What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, what's up? It's your boy Ryan, and today I want to tell you guys the one horror movie that came out in 1981, and that movie is My Bloody Valentine. So let's get started on talking about it, alright guys? My Bloody Valentine was a horror slasher Canadian movie that came out in 1981, and the film was about working class adults, TJ, Sarah, Axel, and everybody part of the film, who wanted to have a Valentine's Day dance in their town of Valentine Bluffs, where everybody can come, have a great time, start dancing, have food, and most of anything to have each other, you know? But they got a warning from the mayor of Valentine Bluffs, who tells them that the town has suspended the dance 20 years ago after an accident that happened. So he tells them a story. He tells them that 20 years ago, people in the town of Valentine Bluffs started celebrating the Valentine's Day dance, where everybody was having a good time celebrating and plus having a great time with each other. But outside the dance was workers outside who were going down in the mines, fixing a gas level in the tunnels or something, while two supervisors were up there waiting for them to come up. But both of them, being dumb, laughing and giggling at each other, both of them decide to leave the workers down there while they go up to go to the dance, leaving the miners down there being buried alive after an explosion down the tunnels that left them down there, being buried alive by the rocks or whatever. A few months later, people went down there to rescue the miners, but unfortunately there was one survivor, Harry Wharton, who was killing his workers one by one while being buried down there, killing them and plus having cannibalism, eating them, to survive, He's like, after he killed his workers, and plus started ripping their body parts off and eating them. After being rescued, Harry was placed in a state mental hospital for like a few months until a year later he came out. He was wearing his miner clothes, and plus he has his pickaxe, and he went to go kill and get revenge on the two supervisors that left him buried alive a year ago, killing them one by one, cutting out their hearts, and placing them in heart-shaped candy boxes with a note that he put telling people to never host a Valentine's Day dance ever again, and if they ignored his words, he'll go on a killing spree in the town. And that was the story that the mayor has told TJ, Sarah, and everybody. And they're like, oh please. They think the mayor was joking. So TJ, Axel, Sarah, and everybody went on to have the dance. And the mayor was like, you've been warned. While they were all trying to have a dance, the miner starts killing people one by one, starts killing TJ and Axel's friends one by one, and plus the chief sheriff of the town, Jake Newby, starts investigating to see if Harry Wharton was out and killing people. So yep, My Bloody Valentine was a good film, and plus despite the mixed reviews, the movie grossed about $5.7 million, and plus the movie has gained a large cult following over the years after its release, where people was liking the movie, liking the character of the miner, who was a killer on Valentine's Day, starting killing its victims one by one with its pickaxe, And it's also a shame, guys, that My Bloody Valentine never got a sequel. But it almost did. From the mid-1990s to 2005, the makers of the film were trying to think of ideas for a sequel to My Bloody Valentine, but there was kind of like creative differences between George Maholka and John Dunning, since both of them had worked on the original film as either the director or producer. John Dunning wanted to have the sequel about the killer going after teenagers, just like any other slasher film that had, with Halloween, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th, A Nightmare on Elm Street, and everything. But George Maholka wanted to have the sequel be more spirited like the original film did, being the sequel about working class adults just like how the original has done. The titles for the two scripts of the sequel was either The Return of the Miner and Valentine Wakes. So unfortunately guys, My Bloody Valentine 2 never happened. And if you guys want to know more about the canceled sequel, I already put a link down below of the video of YouTuber Joe Blow. Big shout out to him for covering the canceled sequel that never made it to the big screen, you know? Big shout out to Joe Blow who posts videos on canceled movie projects or anything, you know? So unfortunately, My Bloody Valentine 2 never happened. However, we did get a remake that came out in 2009 in 3D by filmmakers Patrick Lussier and Todd Farmer and everybody. And that film starred Kurt Smith and everybody, you know. And plus, My Bloody Valentine remake in 2009 was a good film, you know. And in case you all didn't notice, the studios behind the movie was Paramount Pictures and Lionsgate. Paramount Pictures has distributed the 1981 original, while Lionsgate has distributed the remake. And that's all I can say for this video about My Bloody Valentine, you know? Thank you all for watching, and be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below of what you all thought of this video. And in case you all haven't seen My Bloody Valentine, I suggest you guys watch it, because it's kind of a good classic film about a serial killer as the minor, killing its victims one by one and going after people on Valentine's Day, you know? Alright guys, so I'll see you all in the next video, and yep, bye!